you're a woman who's in their late teens or early 20s, I need for you to listen up. Now, I'm not saying that every relationship that has a significant age gap is inherently bad. But what I am saying is to pay very close attention to those who are significantly older than you who want you. I'm sure you're a mature.
Okay, so go watch the rest of her video, but I have something to add to this. As someone who was actually married, I got married at 20 to someone who was 5 years older than me, so he was 25 at the time. These men will either consciously or subconsciously groom you. And I actually went through a similar experience just recently, and I wasn't even dating this man. It was supposed to be a professional relationship, but he clearly wanted more, even though he kept saying he didn't. His actions were saying that. And I was actually able to see all the ways that he was trying to groom me into that space. These men can get really abusive and manipulative. So I'm going to share some tactics that they use so you can watch out. Because I know that even though there are lots of people on TikTok telling you not to date older men, a lot of us are stubborn. I'm 23. I was stubborn as fuck because I was like, well, this won't happen to me. I'm very mature for my age. And I am. But that doesn't mean that when you don't know better, you don't know better, you know? And so I'm going to share some tactics that these men will use to groom you so you can be more aware. Red flag number 1. The first thing they'll do is they'll tell you that they've never met anyone like you before. They'll say certain qualities and certain things about you that they just don't, like in their however many decades of life, they've just never met anyone like that before. Be especially wary of this for people who are in their 30s, 40s, and up. Because how have you been on this earth for 3 decades and you've never met anyone similar to me before, even remotely close? That's a red flag in many ways. Number 1, if like you're either lying to me, or number 2, people like that just don't want to be around you. So why would I want to be around you? They do this because they want you to feel special, like something special in their life. The more special you feel, the more relaxed you are, the more unique you feel like you deserve whatever treatment they're giving you, like you're able to accept a lot more from them. You also actually end up feeling subconsciously obligated to act in the way, like the characteristics that you have to portray those characteristics at all times, no matter what behavior they're exhibiting. Because if they tell you, for example, the man I'm talking about in the professional relationship, he loved that I was so joyful. So whenever he would make me feel uncomfortable if I didn't act super joyful, that was weird to him. This red flag also usually precedes the next red flag I'm going to talk about in part 2.